I hit live. Live. I did not hit live. No, fuck that. Yeah, there's not
That's
really
so funny.
a topic today. It's just kind of exist. I'm fucking tired of
You're
just
telling
like
me.
stupid, like people starting drama for clout.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
And I don't mean people starting drama to like.
No,
say,
I
hey.
do.
Okay. What I mean is, I don't mean people who are like, hey, this person is a shitty person. Can we like either have a discussion or like exercise them from the community? You know.
Uh-huh.
I'm not talking about that, because you know it's a good thing to remove people who do harm from communities because they're doing harm.
Mhm.
What I'm talking about are people who they take small little things and they make it blow it up into a big issue because of personal vendettas, or because they're clout chasing, which
Yep.
you could argue that anyone who creates content is a clout chaser, but I don't see it that way.
No. I don't think so. I disagree with that because I think that people who are content creators who are able to make content without having to bring themselves in that type of situation is not a clout chaser. Because I think that people who create content just simply to bring joy to other people is not being a clout chaser.
Yeah,
You're just trying to simply bring joy to other people by creating content.
Yeah, I also think like, because I know there's a variety of streamers, right? Like talking about a shitty thing someone's done is not in clout chasing. When it becomes clout chasing, is like if you like this person is annoying, I'm gonna dunk on them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
And sure, there's some fun ways to do it. Like if you're like, oh hey, my friend is poopy butthead. You know, like that's stupid. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Also, if you actually call anyone a poopy butthead, that's weird.
If you call anyone a poopy butthead, if it's not obvious that they're joking, then you're the one that has issues. Come on. Who calls someone a poopy butthead intentionally?
I can see it as a joke, but like,
yeah,
you know,
exactly. Like, if you're gonna clout chase, go all out. Pega, you're a fucking bitch. And I'm dead ass serious.
Oh no.
Prove me wrong in the comments. You know what I mean? Like that's clout chasing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, I don't know. I don't want to speak any names, and I hate saying that shit because you know me, I'm a very straightforward person. But because I am very new to this specific situation, I don't want to say anything wrong or anything bad. But I just dislike a group of people who, just because of a small conflict, are trying to clout chase and like be negative towards this specific group of people just because they requested them to change a description on their Twitch.
Are we talking about the same group of people?
I hope so.
Okay. Because I think I know who you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure you know too.
Also, 1 second, I have to turn on my VPN.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes it cuts conversation out midway.
I'm the conversation.
Yeah. I probably didn't need the VPN because I have top of the line, so I can change my IP if I really need to, like instantly.
I'm the VPN. But I think that this group of people that I am associated with at the moment is pretty cool. I think that they're very, although they seem like they've been around for a while, they're very young in terms of like trying to get the ball rolling. However, at the same time, I still have my guard up because a lot of things have happened so far in this group of people that I feel like I really shouldn't be here, if that makes sense. But the amount of support that I've gotten from this group of people is pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. If I ask for it, if I ask for the support, they're gonna support me, which is pretty cool. Like it a lot. I don't have anything negative about it with the people that I'm working with. I'm more questioning the fact of the people who they are recruiting for this group of people. It's like, are you guys like, is there any even application at all for this? Like, are you just recruiting literally anyone to this group of people? Like, hello, please have your own standards for your group. Like, if you love this group, please don't just add anyone. You know? Like,
well, that's like. That's what happens sometimes with groups, not just like in like groups, but in also like communities. They let anyone in, and then they end up having to do their due diligence that they should have been doing in the first place afterwards, and like, no.
Yeah,
you know?
I think that starting off small with your group of people is very wise. Quality, not quantity, right? It's a phrase for a reason. We shouldn't be gathering as much things as possible when we barely know these people, right? Then again, you don't barely know anyone, but at the same time, it's like, we gotta be wise. Use your instincts. If you have a feeling that this person might cause trouble, just don't. It's already a red flag there, you know? So, I don't know. I just think that, as someone who has a community, right? Like, I've learned my lesson in terms of inviting everyone, right? Even then, I feel like even if I did invite some questionable people, I still didn't accept everyone, you know? So,
like,
so yeah, where's Jay?
I don't know. I'm gonna add it in a second.
Ooh, I'm gonna be so excited because this is the first time that me and you are here, and she's late.
This is true.
And I remember she was just like, "I'm just letting you know, I've never canceled a thing." I'm just like, well, where are you now? 9 minutes after the.
Yeah, and it's also like, there's I think we were gracious enough not to be like, hey, remember when you had COVID? That's a joke. I can say that I've had COVID 3 times. I can say that I've had COVID 3 times.
I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, I've had COVID as well, so it's like.
Like, I would never like mean that seriously.
No, you know what's crazy though? My mom, she's never got COVID. Like, ever.
Don't remember what happened to Harmy when he kept saying that? Don't say that. Don't put that into the world.
No, but that's crazy though, right? Well, she got close contact with one person, and she still didn't get it.
Yeah, but you don't manifest it.
Well, she'll be fine. She got the vaccine. She even got the booster twice. I haven't gotten the booster once.
Literally, what happened to Harmy. He kept saying like, "Yeah, I've got the vaccines, and I've never got COVID." And then
she'll be fine. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I just think that I feel like if you haven't had COVID yet, you've really, really, really been living under the rock. Like, do you go out?
I got COVID 3 times and I didn't really go anywhere.
Well, aren't you like immunocompromised?
Yeah, but like,
isn't it like easier to catch things? No, is that wrong?
Yeah, but it's still a thing of like, I went so long without getting it the third time, right?
Mm.
Like the first time, I didn't realize it was COVID until afterwards, or until way afterwards, and though it was just an assumption. The second time, it was an assumption, and the only reason I know those two are like for sure COVID is because when I tested it the third time, I'm like, this is the exact same fucking like things.
Right. Well, it depends on the test that you're taking, right? Like if you're taking the PCR fast test, right, then it's not gonna detect it right away. It's gonna be it's gonna take 5 days for it to like actually be recognized. Whereas if you take the actual like, I think an antigen test, I believe that's the test where it's like it'll tell you right away that you have it.
Yeah, that's the one I did.
You know,
I got my brain tickled.
Yeah, pretty much.
I wish I didn't say
but,
that.
I'm the brain tickling, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I actually have to get the booster soon because I'm going to the Philippines next year in February. So they say that you can't travel on airplanes until you have the first booster. So I'm gonna have to get the first booster, which sucks because I genuinely I hate needles. Like, I hate needles so much.
Funny thing about needles, I'm fine with needles. I just can't look at it. Like if I look at it, I get queasy. I almost faint. Like I remember when I was I think in college, because I got all like my updated shots. Because I was like in child youth care, you have to get your shots in order to work with kids for hopefully obvious reasons. And I remember getting the what's it called? I remember getting one shot, and it was very like a very long needle, right? And I'm like, okay, I can't look. And then the fucking nurse was like, okay, I need you to look at this. I'm like,
why?
And I said, no, I'm gonna faint if I
do.
Right? Exactly, why? And I said, no, I'm gonna faint if I do. And she's like,
yeah.
No, I need you to look at this because da-da-da-da. I'm like, no. And then she said,
because what?
Time,
because what?
right?
Why is she inciting a fucking phobia? Like, what is happening here?
So I looked
what type of nurse is this?
Right? And malicious, like, you know me. If someone is gonna force me to do something, I'm gonna malicious and I'm telling them I can't. I'm gonna malicious compliance. Like,
yeah.
Oh, you're. I'm telling you this is not gonna go well. Still do it, okay? So I looked at it, and I halfway through the needle, I fainted.
Yeah.
Like if I tell you I'm going to faint, it's not like, sure I might be.
I can't believe like this nurse was inciting this. Like, she should be fired for that. What the fuck? I don't give a shit. I'm gonna fucking smack her. I'm gonna be so stubborn. I'll be like, no, I'm not gonna look at it. Well, I don't care what you say.
She's free. She's a volunteer, not free. She's a volunteer. So like,
I still can't believe like she's actually like forcing you to face your phobias in a very. Was this a public place?
Yeah, it was the college.
In a very public place.
This was like.
And you're still giving her the benefit of the doubt. You're crazy, Pega.
I'm not giving her the benefit of the doubt. It's a thing of like, if it's like your someone's very first day of being a nurse, I'm not gonna be like, rah, 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 you know.
No. If you're volunteering for something, and you feel like you're trying to like help a person out face their phobias and shit, fuck that.
She wasn't trying to.
You're volunteering. If this was your passion, maybe. If this was your passion, but no.
She wasn't trying to face.
A nurse is gonna be like, "Hey, you're afraid of blood? Look at this blood." Nah, fuck that. I'm out of here. Goodbye. Have a good day. You're a horrible person. I'm suing you.
Like,
okay, that's a horrible thing to do. That's just my opinion. But you know, give her the benefit of the doubt. That's fine.
I'm not giving her the benefit of the doubt. It's just like, I don't know. It's just a funny story now. Because it's 6 years ago, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. For me, it's more like,
You just heard about it.
yeah.
It's like, I don't see the point in getting personally angry at something that happened years ago, because it's like, what am I going to do now? I don't know her name. You know?
Well, I guess, but, you know, I feel like my anger is justified, because if I was your friend at that time, I'd punch that bitch in the face.
Oh, it is. But she also, like, we never saw her again at the clinic, so. But for me, it's always like, I can't look at needles, and I don't understand people who are like, because you get those people that phobias only, they'll be like, oh, phobias are this way or phobias are that. No, people have fear of things and act differently in different situations. Like,
dude, my fucking with my fear of blood, whenever I see it, like my fucking balls tingle. Like it's just like, I don't fucking know why that is. Like I don't know like why that happens, but like my taint and my balls just like they tingle. And it's like I gotta go. Like it's just like that. I don't know if that's just like my fucking what's that called? What are those? Is it my instincts? I guess my instincts of just like I need to run away. You know what I mean? Like I just feel tingle. Like, oh, I gotta go. Bye. You know?
Yeah.
So
like, I think it's like a what's it called?
Jay.
Hey, sorry.
Jay's here.
You okay?
It's okay. What happened?
My sister just left.
Hi, sister.
Bye, sister.
Bye, sister. We were just talking about phobias.
Yeah.
Oh, love that.
Love that. What's yours? I always talk about mine. It's blood.
I think I am deathly afraid of like alligators.
Huh. Very specific. Why is that?
I've just heard a lot of stories about alligators. And like there's alligators in my area.
Yeah.
And so like bodies of water, even at the beach. I don't let Luna get near the water.
Right.
Just because, you know, I've heard like stories of like alligators snatching up kids or pets, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, alligators.
That's interesting.
I think it also has to do with the fact that I'm like, one of my biggest fears is being eaten. Even after like I'm dead, I don't want to be.
Oh, is it like related to like the mouth noises and stuff?
Huh.
What?
I've never made that connection.
Oh. Because I feel like you wouldn't like those noises just because like it sounds like you're getting eaten. You know, that's like the noises that you would hear if you were like getting bitten and stuff.
I mean, they could have like something to do with each other. But as far as like, I don't know, the reason why I'm afraid of it, I don't think it's that. I wouldn't know what to tell you that where like it stems from. But I know it's not, you know, because of that. Like,
yeah,
it's just, I don't know, like, I don't know, I just grew up with the fear that I'll be eaten by something.
I feel like that's a natural fear, considering like without all our technological advancements, humans aren't like, we're apex predators because we use tools. If we didn't use tools, that we would get eaten.
Yeah. I don't think we have the physical prowess to fight nearly most of the animals in the world.
Yeah, like even a snake. Like something, you know, not even a quarter of the size of us. Like those things can overpower us, you know, and kill us.
I don't know about bigger snakes, but little snakes, you just grab them by the back of the head and you slam them against the ground.
But that's sad though. Sorry.
I'm not talking about like.
I don't know why I was thinking like that's sad. Like obviously the snake is attacking me, gotta defend myself.
Yeah.
But for some reason when you're talking about small snakes, I just imagine like a cute little snake trying to live.
Like I'm not talking
You feel
about
me?
like a garter snake. Like
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about for some reason. I was just like, oh, poor snake.
I mean like like not even necessarily a poisonous or venomous snake, just like a snake that's like attacking me. I'm gonna grab it and like wham.
Fucking I don't know why, but since like you know how like there are classes like in like a an RPG like a mage.
Yeah.
I feel like when the mage is holding a book and it goes against a snake, I just feel like he'll just throw the book
Oh my god.
and you're good. Slam the head, easy peasy. Don't even gotta use magic, just use force.
So
You know, that's just me.
yeah, like there's so there's different like classes of phobias, right? You have like the irrational ones.
Yeah, like me being eaten.
Hold on.
I don't think that's irrational though, Jay.
You don't think so?
That's a pretty scary fear. I'm thinking about it now. I'm imagining someone eating me. That's terrifying. You know, like
So
like I
why
think
I
like
hate
eating me
zombies.
whole. Like that's a little bit too much for me,
there-
right?
Well, then now we're just approaching Attack on Titan and stuff, you know. And
Yeah.
you know what's
yeah.
funny is I don't watch Attack on Titan. I can't watch it.
No, I completely agree with you. It's too gory for me. It's too much
I
for me.
say as I'm wearing my husband's Attack on Titan hoodie.
see,
Okay, Jake. That's a
But
little
I
bit
don't watch
counterintuitive, but you know.
I don't watch the show. I don't
No, I
watch
feel
Attack
that.
on Titan. I hate I don't like zombie stuff. I can deal with it because I know it's not real. I just tell myself it's not
the
real.
zombie stuff? I'm surprised because we played Dead by Daylight together.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
But yeah.
but yeah.
Yes, Pega.
I don't like them that much.
so that's what I was trying
Like
to
people
say.
ask me, what would you do if there was a zombie apocalypse? Like I would unalive myself.
Wait, so how
Oh
do
my
you play
God.
the zombie game?
Because it's just a game.
Okay.
So if someone was like dressed up as a zombie, like for Halloween, you'd freak out, probably.
No.
Like special
It's
effects,
not
makeup, and
it's
everything.
not the zombie that I'm afraid of. It's the just like me imagining that could happen to me.
Oh.
If that makes sense. Like the zombie eating somebody. That's why I don't like zombies, because they eat people, they eat like things like, stuff like that.
But if a zombie was just chilling there, not eating people, then you would be fine.
Yeah, I'd be fine with it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. That's why literally what's that show? It's a movie called Zombies on Disney.
Yeah.
They're like singing and dancing zombies, like they're cool. I like them. Picasso.
So I think it's more like the
It's
act
just-
of anyone eating something.
Yeah, that's why I don't like The Hills Have Eyes either, because there's cannibalism in that movie.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
yeah.
Oh, also another I don't know if I would say it's irrational because it's stupid and it impacts my life greatly. I can't have my feet touch like dirt or hair or like any kind of like debris on the ground or like anywhere. That's why I always wear chest gloves. Because I will literally freak out, have a panic attack, and I don't know why. But that's why whenever I take showers, I have to have the water constantly running on my feet, because I feel like they'll get dirty if I don't.
Interesting.
So
you can't go on the beach and touch sand? Is that
No.
different or?
No,
no, you can't.
Well, no, I won't. Not without shoes.
Huh. Interesting.
So, about feet related fears, I can't have anyone touch my feet. Like,
Oh,
if anyone touches my feet, I'll kick them because it just freaks me out.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
no one
also,
wants to watch
the
you
only
touch your
person-
toesy woesies.
Literally,
I
the
hope not.
only person who's allowed to touch my feet is Arnold, and that's because he has worked for the past almost 10 years or 10 plus years. I don't know how long we've been together because we've been together so damn long. He's worked this entire time like to earn my trust for him touching my feet.
How
And
interesting.
so I'll allow him to touch them, but he can't tickle them, nothing like that. Like he can literally just grab it and that's it.
I feel like, like I'm trying to think about like primal sense wise. Like maybe it's like the reason why, people can't touch your feet is like, you need your feet to walk. So maybe it's like you don't want them to cut them off.
Well, it's also like
I'm talking out of my ass right now, so
No,
I apologize if I sound fucking
you're
weird.
fine. If you do go farther back, feet were hands. So
That's true. That's
If-
true.
What?
Hmm.
yeah,
People use their feet for
No,
hands.
they weren't. My feet were not my hands. Excuse
No, like
me.
back in the day, Jay. Back in the
Like-
day,
this you're not involved in this.
like
This is your
centuries ago.
ancestors.
Pega, that's
Yeah.
wait.
I guess.
How? How?
I don't know.
I thought every single ancestor was like a caveman at one point. No,
How dare you call me that? I'm
sorry,
obviously
cave woman?
a cave woman, and Pega's
Got it.
obviously a cave woman.
yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I apologize.
You're the only cave man here.
Yeah, you're right.
But like, what I was trying to say earlier, the difference between irrational fears and rational fears are, like,
What, Jay? What? What is it?
Oh my god! I just thought, like, what would happen if just the three of us were the last people on the earth? And
Uh-huh.
I would not be able to
And-
say many words
huh?
because every time I go to talk, y'all keep talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. My
We're
bad.
fine. Like if it's not one of you, it's the other one. I'm like, okay, all right.
I'm
I'll just-
sorry.
Sorry, me and Jay. I feel like me and Jay are just playing off each other.
No, I know, and it's fine. I'm not upset. I'm just like, I just have this one thought, and then we can keep going.
Yeah.
So like, the difference between rational and irrational fears isn't so much that like what it is, it's
Mhm.
where it comes from, and how it so being afraid of, say, sharks is a rational fear, you'd think. But if your reason for being afraid of sharks is because you got hit over the head by a shark pool floaty, that's a little irrational to be afraid of all sharks.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like, for instance, I'm afraid of lightning
Mm-hmm.
because I saw someone get hit by lightning.
Damn, Peggy got struck by lightning? That's hella rare. What the fuck?
No, I saw someone get hit.
I think that's probably why my alligator fear is like, I feel like it's kind of irrational because I've never actually encountered an alligator. Well, I have once, but it was super tiny and it was on a log, like way out in
Cute.
front. Yeah, so it was actually like kind of cute because it was way over there and it was like really small.
Mm-hmm.
But not that I know of, I've never actually encountered an alligator in the wild.
I'm the alligator.
I'm the wild. So, so I just, I think that's irrational. And like also too, like me being eaten, it's kind of irrational too. Cause like, it's not like there's just like people walking around like trying to eat people, I mean, there probably are,
Yeah.
I guess so. What Well, in terms of like my fear with with blood, I feel like that's kind of a sticky situation. Can we put like a little? Can we put a thing? Can we put like a trigger warning thing here? Because I'll talk about it. Like I'll talk about like what happened and like.
I mean, at this point,
why
the
I don't
whole
like
episode's
blood.
gonna be like CW.
What do you mean? Why do you think that's?
Talking about fears.
Yeah,
I guess.
I don't want to like.
Yeah, I guess so.
else.
Yeah. I thought it was just because of something
No.
that was silly.
No.
But I can talk about my fear. I feel like I've talked to you about with you guys before, but like in high school I dated this guy. I was a freshman, he was a senior, and he had a girlfriend at the time. And he was roommates with me during our tour to New York, and he well, you know, we did some stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he left a hickey on my neck. Dumbass bitch left a hickey on my neck when he has a girlfriend, and she's on the same tour as us. So it's like she's obviously gonna see it, and she knows that we're roommates, and she knows that I'm gay. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that he doesn't know that his boyfriend. I don't know what the situation was. I'm gonna be honest. I completely don't remember.
You said that he left a hickey on your neck?
Yeah.
Oh, you could just say like, "Oh yeah, my boyfriend left this hickey on my neck."
You know, if I was confident, sexy, and hot when I was a freshman, then yeah, totally, people would believe me. Too bad I was such a nerd and such a little like, like no one's gonna date this boy.
Bro, you think?
No, I was no, seriously, I was like super hopeless romantic.
Riu.
Every boy that I saw, I fell in love. Like it was like ridiculous when I was in high school.
This guy was cheating on his girlfriend with you.
Yeah, because I was fresh meat, you know. I was think she's pretty. Yeah.
Okay, well there you go.
Okay.
You're hot, baby.
I think it's stop. I never thought about it this way. Okay.
You told me about some wild things you've done, sir. Look. You are not no Mr. Innocent. Oh, listen. I don't get no bitches. Yes, you
when
do.
I was a freshman, I was.
But you know what, though?
What?
It's okay, Riu. You keep thinking you're not hot because that's what's hot about you.
Oh my god. No, okay, wait. When I was a freshman, I think that I was very hopeless romantic. No one would fall in love with me because I would be like, I love you on like the first day. Like I was that type of person, you know? Yeah, no, seriously. Yes. Yeah, I was so like
that was
when I was a kid.
I believe you. I was like, that was a snicker.
But so this guy, you know, we did things. He left a hickey in my neck. It was obvious that he's the one that did, right? And then they broke up, right? And trigger warning if you guys don't like, you know, let's just say emotional things, okay? The girlfriend found out and she was cutting herself, okay, during tour, and like I lost a lot of friends because this person was friends with a lot of my friends at the time. So there were some friends who I lost because of that situation.
Yeah, like and they found out.
Right, and then they like broke up, the guy who I slept with and the girlfriend, and then he started cutting himself, and he was just like sending pictures of that to me.
What the fuck?
And saying, "This is your fault. This is what you did to me. This is
no, it was not your fault."
Yeah. So that imagine you're a freshman, okay, you're a freshman in high school, and a senior is sending pictures of that to me directly, saying that it's my fault. Like, so that's why I'm afraid of blood. I don't know if that's irrational or not, but
no, that doesn't sound irrational. That sounds like something that you've genuinely been through, and it, you know,
it was a journey.
It affected you.
Oh yeah, because like I think like even before that we dated a little bit after they broke up, and then like, you know, like I think we dated for like a week, and then he threw a fit because I was talking to one of his exes that I didn't even know was his ex, mind you. And he was like getting mad at me for talking to him, and I was just like, I didn't even know who he was. And then he was getting mad that I didn't see his performance. And I'm just like, you didn't ask me to. What am I supposed to like know these things? Like I've never had a boyfriend before. You know what I mean? And I was just like, this has only been a week. There's too many red flags. Like, I'm done. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, he didn't even want to hold my hand in public or anything either.
Nah, fuck him.
Yeah, so I was just like, dude, not cool. And then he like sent pictures like that to me, saying that's my fault and saying that I ruined his life.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, bro, you did.
It was so bad. It was so bad. But I lost a lot of friends after that, but that's okay. The real ones stayed. They understood, you know. At the time, I thought the real ones stayed, and they stayed. But then, not friends anymore. Yeah, I'm not a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of friends from high school, mind you.
Me neither. Like, I don't have. Let me think.
Like, I feel like I was only friends with them because they were around.
Yeah, I don't have any friends from high school.
Mm-hmm. I have like two.
Yeah, I have like one. It's Janessa. That's it. Hey, Naz. Hey, bestie. Love you lots. No, me and Kevin weren't friends, like, initially after high school. We started getting to know each other, like, in college.
But, like,
we knew each other in high school. Yeah. Like, we knew each other.
Then you're high school friends.
I guess so. Because, like, we weren't really friends in high school, though. Like, we knew each other. It doesn't matter.
Like, you knew each other, and...
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So I guess high school friend. He kind of got reintroduced a year ago, because like he like came into the Bonobo Guild like only a year ago, I think, right?
Mhm.
Because like before that, I didn't really talk to him much. So
yeah,
it was like a reintroduction kind of thing. Sorry, Pega. What were you saying?
You're fine. I literally had the same experience with a friend of mine. We knew each other in high school, or we actually got to know each other in like college, and we're good friends now. But which reminds me, I still have to message him. But yeah.
I just feel like, you know, like because like I wasn't friends with him in high school, I wouldn't consider him a high school friend because I got to know him in college. You know
yeah.
I mean?
I feel like the term high school or a high school friend is different than college friend because.
Oh yeah.
Like, even someone you hung out with every day in high school, you're not going to really develop that deeper relationship until afterwards.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, because it's a real test after high school, because in high school you have to see each other every day.
Yeah.
You know, where in college you don't.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I know people that if I hit up right now, we might talk just the same, but we might not. But from high school, but like, I know the friends that I made with in college, I know that if I message being like, hey, you want to hang out? Yeah, sure, let's figure out time. You know?
Yeah.
Because adult friends, I find, are different because you have to make that connection, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like in high school, there was a lot of people that I hung out with because they were less. There was a lot of people that I would hang out with just because they were less bad compared to some of the other people that I could hang out with. You know?
Yeah. I think that when it comes to high school friends, like you're right. I think like after high school, like you have to now go out of your way to like see these people that you can't see every day anymore. You know? And I think in terms for me, it really affected me because my top 4 best friends from high school, like when I moved an hour and a half away from my hometown, never saw me. Like I would go and see them. I would go and do bowling, and you know I hate sports or bowling or literally anything like physical. I would go over there, do bowling with them, and then leave back an hour and a half away back to my house. But they would never come and see me. So it was like, okay, this is not fair to me. I'm not going to keep friends with you when I keep compensating for you guys, and you guys never came to see me. That's not fair.
Yeah.
You know? And it's like, I feel like, I don't know how they feel about me anymore. I honestly don't care. But like now that I moved back to the Bay Area, like some people have reached out and I'm just like, look, I'm not going to entertain you guys and like hang out with you guys. No. Now that I'm here and now it's convenient for you guys to come see me, now all of a sudden you want to be my friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, no, I have more self-respect for myself. I'm not that little timid Pisces little boy that I was in high school where I couldn't say no. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree. I think that college definitely tests the limits of your high school friends for sure.
Yeah, because, like, you know how hard it is to make an adult friendship?
It's so hard.
Like
it's genuinely so hard.
It's not even, like, work friend. Not that work friends don't count, but, like, it ends up being, like, an adult high school friend.
Yeah.
Because, sure, you get along with them, and you might get along with them well, even. But ultimately what ends up happening is, you move on to a new job. Now it's the test again.
Mm-hmm. It's, like, consistent, like, how far are you willing to go for this person?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're happy and you're willing to go above and beyond for a person who doesn't care about you, then yeah, go for it. You're happy. That's fine. But I have too much self-respect for myself, especially now with making the Bonobo Guild and getting to know people and, like, you know, laying my heart out and, like, letting people in and stuff. Like, I've definitely, like, hardened,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, because you have to learn how to protect not just yourself at this point, but also protect, you know, other people around you.
Yeah.
You know, you had to harden both ways, you know?
Yeah. And it's unfortunate because, like, I feel like I'm that type of person where I want to involve everyone. You know, I want everyone to feel like they're included, you know? But there are people who have to ruin it, and I'm just like, this is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I think that I have respect for myself enough to, like, know when to let go versus, like, keeping people around who I know I feel like has potential and, like, you know, could be really good friends. So, oh yeah. Jay, when are we gonna play DVD?
I don't know.
Because that new killer's out, the Resident Evil one. I don't know who he is. I never played Resident Evil, so.
There's a new killer.
He's hot. He has sunglasses. Yeah.
Sunglasses.
But it's tentacle porn again because.
Oh god.
It's
yeah.
What's his name?
It's not Nemesis.
No.
It's the guy with the sunglasses. He has blonde hair.
Yeah, he was like a doctor or something. Forgot his
I'm not
name.
sure. But when he mores people, he, like, puts his tentacles in the body and it, like, comes out of your mouth.
That's hot.
Yeah. Kind of hot.
Wow.
Yeah. What?
I don't know why this
Pega, what happened?
I don't know why this
What happened,
reminds me
Pega?
of, but you know the fucking Alien and Predator from, like, Aliens and the Predator movies?
No.
They were in Fortnite.
Huh?
Which is the funniest fucking thing to me.
They're in Fortnite?
They were. Like, you can...
They were, okay.
Like, they might come back to the store, but, like, they were.
This poor guy kind of looks like the character he's playing. What's his name? Well, who's the blonde guy? Felix. From DBD, remember? The guy with the blue suit? The daddy?
Oh, that guy.
This guy that I'm watching on Twitch kind of looks like him.
Brendan.
Is
his name Brennan? Brennan.
Hank Bob Hillpants?
Hank
Bob Hillpants. Not sponsored, by the way.
The streamer?
Hank, if you're seeing this, hi, how are you? Yeah, he's a streamer, yeah.
No, I'm asking what's the name of the new DBD monster?
Oh, I have no idea. He's not even a monster, he's like a human.
Yeah, but what's his name? Oh, is it Wesker? Wesker.
Sounds familiar. I don't know. I don't like him injecting tentacles in my body. It's kind of weird.
I'll look it up. Hold on. Wesker.
Guys, I made a burger today for the first time. I never made burgers like before. Like, you know, straight from ground beef.
You've never done that
I've never done that. No, this is my first time.
Yeah, it's Wesker.
Wesker. Okay.
Yeah. Wow, I know enough about Resident Evil.
Good for you,
Wow, look
Jay.
at her.
I mean, isn't there only
I've
like
never.
7 villains?
Okay, that's a lot, Pega. Usually a series only lasts 1 or 2 games, maybe 3.
Okay, but the internet already. We all know about the latest one, Lady Domestic, whatever.
Yeah.
I've never played it, but I've heard of it. Yes.
Okay, so that's 6. We already know Nemesis is in there, so there's 5. So there's only 5 villains.
I don't know. I wouldn't know the other 5 villains. I think that like my horror game knowledge is lacking.
This isn't me like this isn't me judging you, Jay. This is me like trying to figure out how many games there are.
Because I think that there some people.
I didn't think you were judging me.
Okay.
No, I think that some games have the same bosses, right?
But yeah. Is there
Like sometimes it might be a little bit easy.
Or is there 9?
But tell me the bad guy of Jack and Dexter number 2.
Oh, who what?
Jack and Dexter.
I didn't know that show.
I don't know.
It's a video game.
I've only played the 3rd one.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. Like, if there's like a lot of like video games of a thing, like you're not gonna know some people's names, you know.
But I've never played.
I've never played Resident Evil.
Do you know?
I've only played.
Okay, you don't know
I've
Star Wars.
Played...
What's the villain in the first Star Wars movie?
Darth Vader?
No.
No?
Darth Maul.
See, I have no idea.
That's my point. Is like you're using something that there's not mutual knowledge in to prove a point. And I'm like, what?
Resident Evil is neutral knowledge?
Mutual.
I don't know what point is trying to be proved in.
I've lost the plot long ago. I'm just going.
7 Resident Evils is a lot of Resident Evils. Jay has every right to look up which Resident Evil it is.
I wasn't saying she didn't. I just wanted to know how many there were.
That's a lot. 7's a lot. I think it's 7, right? That's what you said. It was 7.
I that's what I thought, but I don't know if there's maybe an 8th one or more. I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I love the dynamic between us because, like, Riu and Pega, like, y'all are, like, I don't know, always, like, bouncing off of each other, talking, like, always in, like, I don't know, not an argumentative way, but, like, y'all are always explaining something to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And
because we want to understand each other.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm just lost, but yet I still understand both of you. But I'm lost.
I think it's funny as hell because like I feel like I could bounce off like you two very well. It's just doing it at the same time is very difficult.
So
yeah, because we have different
dynamics.
Yeah, with each other.
Yeah.
So Riu, I don't know if you remember this, but around when we first like started interacting, it was this is the only time we've gotten like there's 2 times exactly that we've gotten an actual argument.
Mm-hmm.
The first time was during Overwatch because I was trying to do something and you were trying to do something and we weren't listening to one another. We got really mad.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it ended up with like we didn't say anything. We just got really mad and stopped playing.
Mm-hmm.
The second time was during Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
I think that's the one where that was a real fight. Because for Overwatch, I have a toxic relationship with Overwatch. So it literally, I feel like it literally could have been anyone, and I would have been angry.
The reason why,
but not because of that person, but because of Overwatch.
Yeah, the reason why I mentioned the first one is because the first one ended up being why we like take the time to explain to each other now, because once that happened, there was like a week where we didn't interact.
I don't even remember that. That's crazy.
Because Overwatch does that. Like at least back then when they like well see back then when Overwatch
Valorant I feel like it's different because Pega's learning, you know. Yeah. I still think Pega's learning now.
Me with y'all.
Oh. You got mad with me in Valorant before?
Yeah, but it was like a long time ago.
Was it because I was a rat? Because I
Yeah, it's because you were ratting, and I got mad because I forgot what happened, but you were. I think like everybody kept dying, and you were always the last one alive, and you would
That
be
still
like
happens.
in your camera, and I was just like, this motherfucker. And I remember another time, Riu. Oh my god, another time, and it was so funny. I hope I still have the clip because it was so fucking funny. It was literally like, okay, there was a clip where it was on Haven. We were defending, and me and you had pushed out of C Long.
Yeah.
So we were, pushing into the attacker's side. And I saw Sky, and so I started shooting at her. And you were like a little bit behind me too. But I was like, that doorway of where the barrier is when you wait as a attacker?
Yeah.
The doorway right there? I was right there, jiggle peeking her, fighting for my fucking life. And you know what I didn't realize till after I died? And this is why I clipped it, was because as I'm fighting and I'm like, Riu, like, she's right here. I hit her for this. Like, I'm giving you comms and stuff. I didn't even realize in the moment I heard the bleep from you grabbing the fucking orb. And I was like, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Are you fucking serious? And I was like, no. And then I died, and you were standing up after grabbing the orb. And I was like, what are you doing?
What happened?
Yeah, and you were literally like, I think that's literally what you said. And she killed you.
Hold on. Let me pull a classic Lynn real quick. Oops.
Oh, my bad. Oh, sorry.
Oops.
Well, what happened?
What happened?
Fucking Lynn. But yeah, I was like, I think that was the one time that I genuinely got like upset with you. And I think like, but I was like, it wasn't like a big enough deal for me to say anything. And I was just like, okay. And then after that, I was like, you know what? That's just how he plays. There's always a rat somewhere. Ratting.
Yeah. No, because I feel very conflicted when I have my game style, because like I think I remember I was playing with Bernard, and Bernard was the same way, and he told me like I should be peeking with him, and like what's that called? See, I don't even know what it's called. What's that called when like you're shooting someone and then you're with your team and then you guys should be shooting together? Is that what that's called? There's a word for it though.
Double peek?
No, it's like I don't remember what it was, but Bernard was shooting, and then like he was about to die. He was getting frustrated, and I was waiting instead of peeking with him, and he was just like, "Why don't you peek? Why aren't you peeking with me?" And I was just like, "Why don't you wait for them to come to us?" And then like we had like the whole thing.
Did you say you were camping?
I think so. I don't remember, but it was like in the elbow on the Haven. Not Haven. I'm sorry. Breeze on B. Like we were attacking, and then like he peeked out in Nest and saw someone in Nest, and I didn't peek out with him. Like, I was just like what you call it? I was just like waiting for them to come out, and he got mad at me that I wasn't peeking with him, and I got super offended because I was just like, they're pushy, they're gonna peek us. They should peek us, you know?
Yeah. Were you attacking or were you defending?
We were attacking. So it was like, in retrospect, we were attacking. So it's like...
So if you're attacking, I would say that, yeah, he had the right to be angry. Especially if he's playing like a Sage.
I don't remember what he was playing. I think he was playing Sky.
Okay.
But But yes, I agree. Looking in retrospect, like, yes, we were attacking, so I understand that. But
Yeah.
at the same time, they
But
were
at
being
the
very
same time,
pushy.
it wasn't your job to be pushing onto site either.
Yeah.
But also, if you see that your team is having a hard time pushing on site, you should probably try to help them more, you know?
Is this an intervention? Is this a rat intervention?
No, I'm just saying, like, a rat intervention.
Like, am I being too much of a rat? Am I putting my tripwires too early when we're attacking? Like, what's happening here on this day?
I would say maybe, like, if you want to play more aggressively as a Cypher, and like if the team that is like we're defending against, attacking against, like they're defending, if they have a lot of lurkers, then yeah, your setup is great for that. It'll stop them from lurking. But if you don't notice that there's like a lot of lurkers, like we don't have a lot of people coming from behind us all the time, then you should probably try to play sight.
Yeah.
You know?
So like that's what I do. Like I play 3 rounds, and if they don't like flank or anything, then I go with you guys generally.
Yeah,
that's what I've kind of learned in the past
that you've
month.
gotten a lot better about that too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah.
Sometimes I'm very like what's it called?
Like that a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I just remember like before I used to just do that all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't think about like, oh, they're not flanking. Just stop putting your tripwires back there, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I like to be a rat. What can I say?
No, it's fine because I like doing it too. Like,
I mean, a squeak. Am I right?
Especially like if I'm playing stage on. Oh my god! No.
A squeak.
Not the squeak, bro. Come on, Riu. Not the squeak. Don't be squeaking for them. I've heard some meows, some bark. I've heard some mommies, daddies. You know, I've heard it all in this game, but I never heard a fucking squeak, bro. Bro, I even heard a neigh one time. A fucking neigh and a ba.
Not the ba.
Yes, a ba.
What are we talking about?
Bark for me, Sage. Squeak, squeak, squeak.
No. So, Locust has his name set as Daddy, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday we played a comp game and somebody's name in there was Bark for Mommy, and Locust had been putting in all of our games that he was looking for a pocket Sage.
Oh my god. And
I was like, hey Sage, do you have a duo? And she said, yeah. And I was like, fuck. Sorry, Locust, I tried. He was like, stop trying to hook me up with people. And I was just like, bro, like you said you were looking for a pocket Sage. I'm just trying to help you out.
Yeah, God, oh my god. I'm grateful.
It's not my fault that
your name is fucking
your
Daddy.
Name to fucking Daddy.
Yeah.
You weirdo.
Oh my god.
Like he didn't have this kid, but like this kid the other day was calling him Daddy every time he would give comms to him. And I was like, ew. I don't like it.
I mean, let's be honest, like what else were they gonna call him though?
Yeah, exactly. Daddy,
so it's like
his character.
Yeah. Lame. But like that's honestly his fault though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. This video is sponsored by Factor 75.
I'll be honest. I zoned out partway for that conversation.
Yeah, we're talking about dads.
Dads.
Oof.
Daddy.
No. That's not what we were talking about, bro.
Daddy.
No. We were talking about the fact that you fucking... No, what did you do? It was not that. He did some weird sound. He squeaked. He squeaked.
Am I right?
So, I find it funny when I play Valorant with y'all, because y'all will be telling me all these like tips and stuff, and I'm just like, bro, I'm just here to have a fun time.
Yeah, I forget you come from like the CS:GO vibes, so it's like I've never played CS:GO, so I wouldn't know how it was.
Oh, it's so toxic. You at least back then when I played, like you you felt your brain like, you felt the brain rot like fucking invading.
That's gross. Hate that.
Like,
Brain rot.
literally, it got to the point where I would I would do really, I would kill someone, right?
Oh my
and then
God.
I'd go try to kill someone else,
Crazy.
and I whiffed the first shot, and I get yelled at before I'm not dead yet. I'm still alive. I just need to, and I get yelled at. It's like, okay,
Like, bro, you fucking suck, bro.
well, no, like, that's like
more
tame
toxic?
shit.
Go back
Yeah.
in the kitchen, bitch. Is that better?
That's
Oh my
tame.
God.
That's
toxic?
tame.
Riu.
That's tame?
Like, yeah,
No.
yeah, like,
How
it's
bad
like
was this community? I'm sorry, Jay. My bad.
some of the things I've heard in CS:GO, fuck, like,
No, I was trying to imagine like what Pega was like talking about in terms of toxic. Like, I was trying to see how low it was. Jay, I'm sorry. Jay, I'm sorry. Jay, I'm sorry.
Are you saying that on a scale of like what's like the most friendliest, like least toxic game there is?
let's just say it was toxic to the
friendliest,
point where
least toxic
you
game.
trying to find how toxic it is, might get us rated R.
Huh?
Huh?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not. CS:GO is not a bad game. It's just the community is.
I'm waiting for the response of why Jay gasped.
Hoping you didn't hear me. I was hoping that Pega just like lost track or something.
I like when I stopped playing that game, I vowed like I'm never playing this again.
Oh.
I don't care. Like, sometimes I'm like,
So would you say it's as bad as like Call of Duty?
I'd say it's tamer.
Tamer?
Tamer. I'd say Call of Duty's tamer than how it used to
Oh,
be.
really?
I've seen Call of Duty toxicity. It's still not as bad as Valorant.
Like,
Really?
Yeah. Because, like, I've seen really toxic Valorant, like, TikToks before.
Yeah, but those aren't like super common.
Yeah, that's true. I guess, like, in Call of Duty, like, you would find it, like, every game, I guess. That's
Yeah,
true.
bro. I played a lot of Valorant, right?
Mm-hmm.
And my first few games, like, I didn't experience any of that, which is why I kept coming back. I didn't start experiencing more toxic games until like I got, a little bit better. That's when I first experienced my first ever sexist comments on Valorant. And it was like already like months after playing,
Yeah.
And then there was one day where I was like, hey babe, you want to play Call of Duty with me? And he was like, sure. So we played Call of Duty. And I didn't know that my mic was open.
Mm.
He didn't know my mic was open either because he had my mic muted.
Mm-hmm.
So he didn't know it was open either.
Right.
I got one kill. We were fighting this team. I got one kill and I was like, oh my god, babe, I got a kill. Babe. I didn't know that at the end of every round, the mics are open between you and your enemies.
The person who killed you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up getting slammed hard. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even repeat to you the things that they said to me. And it just like, it's like one of those things, like, if that were to happen to me right now in Valorant, and let's say I'm with let's say I'm solo queued, right?
Mhm.
And I end up getting some, sexist comments or even just, toxic comments in general.
Mhm.
I get really shook and I'll get really upset, and it starts
Right.
to affect my gameplay.
Yeah.
If I'm in a game with somebody like, I don't know, you guys,
Mhm.
or I don't know, like Eider or
Ooh, oh my
Lopez.
god. If I was in the game with you and that happened where one of our
Yeah.
teammates was talking to you like that, I would beat that fuck out of that person.
I know you would.
It would be fucking over.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, if I'm in a game with people that I know have my back,
Like the moment they say something sexist, I'm just like, bitch, shut the fuck up. That's why you fucking still live with your parents, bitch.
yeah.
Like, ooh, I would be like, it would be done, dude. I'd be so mad. Ooh.
I know you would. I know. And it would be the same for me too. Like if somebody started talking shit to you, it'd be done, it'd be done.
Yeah.
And I'd also carry the shit out of his ass. And then I'd be like, you're dog shit. You're dog shit. Like, uninstall this game.
Your ass.
Your ass.
Get shit on.
Go play Fortnite, you bitch.
Oh my god, Jay. You can't say that anymore. You can't say that anymore.
Riu.
I mean, what? That's crazy.
Riu. Anyways, yeah.
This video is sponsored by Fortnite.
No, you can't say that.
I mean, what? That's crazy.
Oh, Pega.
What?
Oh, future Pega. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to cut all this out. I apologize.
Pega.
What?
Pega. Can you take a clip of me saying beep and then use that to and for any bleeps in the future? Okay.
I would think that sounds like a transition to the next subject, because I feel like our conversations that we've been having today, I feel like we've had like 5 different topics today. I feel bad for Future Pega. Future Pega, I'm so sorry.
For transitions?
Good luck. Yeah, can it be like this?
But that's literally how conversation
Oh
works.
my god, that's so cool.
Yo, that's literally how conversation works. It goes from one topic to the next.
Yeah.
Can this be the transition?
Is it just me, or like whenever you have a thought, like let's say you're having a conversation, or no, you're like just hanging out with somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And you see something in the vicinity, or they mention something, like they say something that reminds you of something else, or you see something that reminds you of something else, and then that will like remind you of something else, and then like sometimes that'll remind you of something else too, and then finally you'll be like, hey, do you know why? And then like ask them like some ridiculous random ass question.
So I love you, Jay, but that is indeed how memory works. Yes.
Wow. I feel like Olaf.
Oh my god. Anyways, this video is sponsored by me. Hi, my name is Riu Erebus. I'm a variety streamer,
my God.
aka Riot streamer.
Here's the thing. You know the meme of like people would never survive a Call of Duty lobby, right?
Mm-hmm.
I hate that meme. And the reason
I love how you're tying us back to the subject matter. It's great.
Yep. And the reason why I hate that meme is completely because like the reason why they're so toxic is because they're remembered as so toxic is because you're stuck in that lobby with those people for a while. And
yeah, I feel like you get like that with like any lobby.
Yeah,
in any game, really. Yeah.
If you got stuck in a room with people that were getting like with anger issues that were getting
people that want to punch.
Yeah, it's gonna piss anyone off. You're going to lose your lid because that's how that works.
I'm the lid.
Never heard that expression before? Lose your lid?
I have.
It's mostly translated to blow your top here.
Okay, yours sounds sexual.
It does.
Yeah, because tops.
Oh, not the blow.
No, like blow your top. Your top. Anyways, the sound is so annoying. Because that just you're literally causing the mic to peak.
I am so sorry.
But that is literally how gaming culture works, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I can tell you right now, if everyone in like that normally shows up in Bonobo Guild, all were stuck in a VC for like hours, there would be a few fights. Not because we don't like each other, but because I know there's been times where we've all gotten on each other's nerves. So
I've gotten on your nerves, Pega?
No, that's not what I said. Don't put words in my mouth. What the fuck was that?
Riu, your bird is screaming. If Riu had a bird, I feel like this is what it would sound like.
No, if Riu was a bird, that's what that would sound like.
Yeah, exactly. Because the parrots like copy you.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean,
I'm the copy.
if Riu transformed into a bird.
Oh my god. If Riu transformed into a bird, what kind of bird would he be?
It would have to be a parrot.
You think
because,
so?
Yeah, because he's very dramatic.
What?
I feel like... Hold on, I need to check what the name of the bird...
Fucking rude ass bitch. I swear to God.
You are dramatic. You literally say you're dramatic.
Yeah, but I would think that I would be like a peacock because peacocks are hella dramatic.
Yeah, but peacocks are dumb. And you're not dumb.
Peacocks are dumb?
Yeah.
Why?
Most birds are dumb, but you're not dumb. So you'd be like a
why are
gray
peacocks
parrot.
known for being dumb? I didn't know they were dumb.
Most birds are dumb.
Okay, but I'm talking about peacocks specifically. If most birds are dumb, then might as well be a peacock.
That's why I'm telling you you're a parrot, because you're smart.
I'm a pretty bird.
And dramatic.
Pretty bird.
He would be a sun conure.
That sounds cool. I want to be that.
Oh my god.
Look it up. Sun, and then dash, another word. CONURE. And then look up
I'm a pretty bird.
their personality.
You looked up bird's personality and that's the bird that came up?
No. I know some things about birds. Don't ask me why.
I mean, Jay, I feel like you are a very much an animal person because of the amount of animals you've owned and had at one point in the time.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Can you imagine if Jay's like, I'm not an animal person. I just I don't know where any of these animals came from. They just showed up and I'm taking care of them.
No, really? Oh shit! Hold on.
Speaking of animal, where's my dog?
No, I have motion sense light. Okay.
Me.
I have motion sense lights and one of them just went off. So.
Oh.
I think it was a bug though.
I'm the bug.
That's a big bug.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes we get some big bugs over here.
Gross.
But anyways, if you look up the personality of that bird, they're very feisty. But they're very loyal and they're very freaking derpy.
Why do you sound like Patrick?
But they're very
No,
loving.
This is Patrick.
They're very loving though. They're very, very loving.
Stop.
They are beautiful, as if you looked it up, as you can clearly see.
People are really good at following instructions with how they interpret them. Right? And so what I've learned from, whether it be through like DMing with D&D or my college program, is you have to learn in order to teach them. In order to teach someone, you have to learn how they learn.
Mm-hmm.
The issue is when it comes to like things where you're only going to interact with them at one time. How do you do that? Because you can give crystal clear fucking things, and if people don't understand, if people don't like are making assumptions what you're saying, immediately.
Yeah, because you don't know their learning style. So it's like there's no way that you could teach that person what they're supposed to know. You know.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of being able to like, okay, what can I do to like help you understand what you're supposed to understand?
Like,
yeah?
I know that you two, one way that I can like help you learn is just by talking to you. You know, I know that's not like 100% all the time. 'Cause sometimes I've told y'all things, and then I tell you again, and I tell you again, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, sometimes I'm just like, what? What?
Yeah. So, I'm trying to find a way to wrap this up.
Well, that's all, folks. This video is brought to you by Factor 75.
So, next week is going to be the last recording that's not followed by an upload.
Oh, why?
Or because after that, on the 22nd is the first episode will be uploaded.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
I'm excited for this because I was just talking to Lynn. I was just like, I wonder when like I'm gonna be able to listen back and be like, damn, that was cringe. Like what I just said.
What about me?
Cringe.
I have to listen to myself.
You?
I have to listen to myself talk.
I listen to myself talk all the time.
While I'm under the influence, but when I'm not under the influence.
I mean, I'm under the influence of caffeine. If that makes sense.
No, it's not the same.
So, it is a drug. It is a drug, but it's not the same.
We are not the same.
Drugs.
The same. We are the same.
Drugs.
Similar. But not the same.
Drugs.
It's like we're the same, but different.
Drugs.
Oh my god. Okay. So
I'm so sorry.
Okay. So yeah. Goodbye, people. You want to say? Okay. You want to say goodbye? Or?
Don't drink 4 cups of iced coffee. It's not good for you.
Riu.
Oh, I can't sleep.
Just mix one of them. Do 3 regular ones and 1 decaf, and then mix the decaf with the regular. And that way you have 2 regular and 2 half. So there's like only 3. Boom. Math.
Just Dua Lipa.
Yeah, Dua Lipa.
Okay.
1 kiss is all it takes. All
To fall in love with me.
Possibilities.
All you need.
I'm gonna have to move this last bit.
Sorry, Pega.
For listeners,
Sorry,
for
Pega.
listeners, please, if you haven't slept yet, why the fuck are you still listening to us? You can go to bed. Go to bed. Go to sleep.
Go to bed after our episode.
Yeah.
Make this the last one.
Yeah. If you haven't had food yet, you don't have to. This is recorded. You can pause and go eat, or while you're eating and making food, you can listen to it.
Yeah, but don't think about me while you're eating, please.
Oh yeah, her fears, right.
Or do. No, please don't. Really, no, really don't.
If you need to drink water,
don't.
Drink water. If you need to take your meds, take your meds.
The meds.
So funny. So funny.
If you need to do self-care, do self-care.
If this is your self-care, I apologize ahead of time.
If this is your self-care, thank you, but also why?
Also, go see a doctor.
Okay, it's not that bad, Riu.
I should probably go see a doctor.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Nice. Can you ask your doctor some questions for me?
I have enough of my own.
Yeah, I have a follow-up question. Is this being this fabulous and this fierce illegal?
Yes.
Oh, damn, I gotta go.
In several different countries, but not this one.
I'll see you guys later, man.
Not this one.
Alright, so we'll see y'all next week. And,
have a good time.
Most likely you'll be watching this on the 6th of October.
Oh, wow. So far?
Ooh. Are you watching this on the 6th of October?
Not the 6th of October.
That's weird.
That's spooky.
Spooky.
It's Halloween. And also Merry Christmas if you're Filipino.
How's it? Wait.
Merry Chrysler.
How is it spooky?
I don't know. It just sounded spooky when you said it.
Because October? Because Halloween? Hello? That's okay, Jay. Me and you on the same spot. I feel that.
Hold on. No, Canadian Thanksgiving is before Halloween.
Girl, I'm talking about October. I'm talking about Halloween. Hello?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks before Halloween.
What happened on Canadian Thanksgiving? Is that when your guys colonized the people?
It's still racist, but less racist.
Okay, got it.
It's always racist.
Yeah. One kiss is all it takes. Possibility.
Riu, this is still going on YouTube.
Oh, beep!
Sorry.
What the fuck?
Oh, God. That sounded terrible.
All right.
Thank you.
And